Let's talk about microphones today. So, I'm actually making this video because I've had a lot of people in real life. They know I do YouTube, they know I do tech, I know a lot about tech, etc., stuff like that. So they ask me, how do I get a, streaming setup and have a microphone quality that sounds as good as yours, or that sounds like as good as like some big guy on Twitch like Ninja or some shit. And literally, to tell you guys the truth, it costs quite a bit of money in order to do that. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people approach me and think they can just plug in a USB microphone and get the same audio quality that those people get on Twitch. And that's not how it works. They think they could get professional studio grade A quality while just plugging in a USB mic. And a lot of them don't even know the difference between USB and XLR. You can get by on YouTube. You can 100% get by on YouTube with a USB mic. You don't even need an XLR mic on YouTube at all whatsoever. I use a USB mic. I personally, in my personal opinion, I like the sound of an XLR mic more. It sounds way more warm and professional, but I don't have the equipment to do that, so a USB mic just suffices for me. However, to get the very good quality of what you want to do and how you want to sound doesn't just require a XLR mic with a mixer. It actually requires you to adjust settings too, and this is the biggest step that people overlook. The biggest step that everybody overlooks when they do YouTube or Twitch is they're just like, I'll buy an XLR or I'll buy a USB microphone and it'll sound just like everybody else's mic. Yes, theoretically speaking, if you look up a review and unboxing of the microphone, okay, if you look up a review and unboxing of the microphone and you listen to a raw, unedited version of it, that is what it is going to sound like. However, a lot of people think that they can just unbox the mic, plug it in, okay, and then speak into it, and it sounds exactly the same as most YouTubers and or certain Twitch streamers. And you can't do that without having a little bit of editing done to your mic. Now, good thing about an XLR mic is you have a mixer to amplify your voices. You know what I mean? You can make it different things. You can change the way you sound. A lot of people put filters on, different things along those lines. You can kind of do that with a USB mic as well. There's a program called Voicemeeter and a couple other things on top of that. However, it's not going to be as genuine and as good and crystal clear and less background noise as an XLR microphone. And a lot of people don't understand that. So when I explain to them, if you want that type of grade A quality, you have to go to an XLR mic. And they're like, what is an XLR mic? And I'm like, okay, let me explain to you what it is, how it happens, all this other stuff. Now, you can perfectly get by with a USB mic. A USB mic is perfectly understandable, perfectly fine. But if you want to aim for perfection, like a lot of people have told me, I want to sound exactly like this, I want it to be as good as that, you have to put in the extra effort and work. You can't just plug up a microphone and sound good. A lot of people come to me and want to know, hey, why does your voiceover sound so good? Hey, why does it sound so crystal clear? Hey, why does my microphone not sound like that? And that was the most common question. The number one thing I got asked way back when was, what microphone do you use? How comes my Blue Snowball doesn't sound the same as your Blue Snowball? Different things like that. You have to do editing to it. You can't just leave it stop. And that's what a lot of people skip. So I thought I'd make this video just to be like, hey, if you're getting into YouTube or Twitch and you see these people here that have good microphone quality and stuff, just understand you don't just get that by plugging it straight into the computer and expecting that actual sound. It all depends on their setup. They could have soundproofing, they could have different mixer settings, different things along those lines. And what a lot of people just see is, oh, I just see a, microphone, so if I buy the same microphone they buy, I'll sound the exact same. That's not how it works. That's like being, if I buy these gaming peripherals, I'll be just as good as gamer as somebody else. That's not how that works either. You still need some skill involved in that situation. You know what I mean? And when it comes to the microphones, you still need some knowledge involved in that as well. Like my audio setup is not the best. It's a scissor arm with an AT2020 USB mic, and there's a lot of background noise. I know how to eliminate the background noise if I wanted to, like put a bunch of stuff up in the room, but I decided not to do that because it gives a little bit of a, kind of thing that I like. But if I really wanted to just block off all the noise, I could just do this. And then by doing this, I sound way louder, way clearer, way more focused because I'm using my hands to remove the background noise from the microphone itself. So the only thing you're hearing is my voice. So you won't be hearing any, background noise such as the computer or anything. But you could just speak like this as well on top of that too. And some people over compress their voice, and I'm going to be making a tutorial on how to do that because I simply get asked every single day by people who ask me about microphones and stuff, and I just have to go over with it with every person. And rather than doing that, I'm just going to make a video so I can redirect people toward it because it's a lot easier. They can go back and watch it. They don't have to sit here and call me up and explain, hey, this isn't working, this is not working. You can simply watch the video over and over. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. What is your favorite microphone you have used, and or a microphone that you would like to have? I'm not talking like ridiculous studio price. I'm talking like YouTube pricing wise or Twitch, wise. What microphone would you like to have? I'll see you guys next time.